Good morning. It is Sunday, November 23rd, the Sunday before Thanksgiving. So I thought I'd take you guys to the gym with me. I have been going to the gym mostly Monday through Friday since I started working back in the office. And I just haven't really, when I get up in the morning, because I am going to the gym before I go to work, I really don't have time to set up the camera and take you guys along with me. Anyone who is a content creator knows that creating content takes work. Yes, and it takes time. And I have put myself on a strict schedule because I get up at 4 in the morning and I get to the gym around 5:15 because I go to the gym that's closest to work. Yeah, that's how far I live from work. The gym is 2 minutes away from the office, so yeah, so I don't really have time to take you guys to the gym. And basically, I do the same workouts Monday through Friday. My coach, we switch things up maybe every 3 months. And we'll talk about that. I'll do a video. I plan to do a video on how I lost 50 pounds and competed in a bodybuilding show. It's just that right now I am not getting the views. And when I make this video, I want to reach a wide audience because it is valuable information. It's been 5 years since I started working with my coach, and I have kept that weight off that whole time. So it is very valuable information, and I want to make sure that when I put that video out, that it reaches not just my generation, Gen X, but millennials and maybe who's the generation after them? Gen Alpha? I have no idea. I don't have any kids, so I still have a sleepy voice, so please excuse that. So let me get to the gym so that we can get this workout on and I can get back home. Y'all, I was so busy trying to make sure I had this camera that I left my phone in the house. Anyway, let me get out of here because the gym opens up at 7 o'clock and it's 6:53. I'll see y'all later. All right, so I'm here in the parking lot. The gym is really close to me, thank goodness. I think I'm gonna start coming to the gym on Sunday. And the reason for that is an older gym. At first I thought it was nice, but my gym that is closer to home is brand new, it's a year old, and the equipment, they have way better equipment. And what I want to say is the gym that's closest to work, I believe, is in a majority minority neighborhood. Now, I am new to Tampa, so I'm just basing this on the population that I see inside the gym. And they need to update the equipment, and this is something in society where these corporations will not, they build these facilities in a neighborhood that starts off one way and eventually ends up another way. And then they neglect those facilities because it is no longer serving the population that it was serving when they first built whatever it is that they built there. So it's a little bit neglected. Now, the good thing is the showers are clean, because if the showers were not clean, I would not be going there. But the equipment is old, and I think it's not right. So here I am on Sunday going to the gym because I need certain pieces of equipment. Now, let me get out of here because it is 7 o'clock. All right, so something that I see the young ladies do are called mic'd up workouts. You'll see how this works. Let me see how many sets I'm supposed to do. 10. All right, that was a little easy. We're gonna try and make it a little harder. Okay, so I added 10 more pounds. Let's see if that helps to make it a little harder. All right, so I definitely felt that. So one of the things you definitely want to try to do is feel the muscle working and get it as well, depending on your goals. Try to make it as hard as possible. But there are reasons to make it harder, to make you, there are reasons that you might want to go to failure and reasons why you won't want to go to failure. And the reasons will be based on your goals. So if you're trying to grow muscle, then you want to work as heavy as you possibly can. If you're in a maintenance phase, then maybe you just, you know, well, you definitely don't want to work to failure on every set. So, like I said, it's just reasons to go heavy, different reasons. If you have a coach, like I'm not a coach, I have a coach. So if you have a coach and you have a good coach, they can explain it a lot better. I'm just your average person who loves to work out and wants to share her journey with you. All right, I'm gonna do some Bulgarian squats. Hopefully my grip does not give up because I left my Versa Grip gloves at home. I'm doing 60 pounds. Yes, we old ladies can lift heavy weights also.
Wow, I was very shaky and unsteady. Okay, this looks much better. And this is why you may want to record your workouts just to see, what your form is. My form definitely could have been a lot better.
Oh my gosh. Bulgarian squats are the most hated, are one of the most hated exercises out there, but it is one of the most effective exercises as well. Okay, guys, so for this next exercise you see me do, please don't laugh at me. I am working on my mobility. The girl has always been stiff from the time I was a little girl. My mom had enrolled me in dance classes, and I loved dancing, but I was not flexible at all. And that is why I quit dancing. So upset that she let me quit dancing. But when I went to college, I started back dancing again. And my flexibility did improve. But after college, it went back to shit.
So I do 2 sets of this exercise, and it works the core as well as helps with your mobility. And it also helps build up the strength in your upper body. This is another exercise that is great for your core as well as building up strength in your upper body.
Lift heavy, ladies. Lift heavy. You're not going to look like a man. I do not look like a man. And I have been doing this, I've been lifting weights for over 20 years. But 28, I started going to the gym. Now, between age 28 and age 49, there would be periods of times when I was going through something uh, emotional or just a little depression or whatever. I may miss a couple.
In this exercise, not only, your core also includes your lower back, and this is awesome for your lower back. And I'm just doing a little posing for bikini competition. I really want to compete in 2026. I've been wanting to compete now for the last couple of years, but life has just been lifing. So hopefully 2026 will be the year.
All right, guys. So a workout that normally takes 35 minutes took closer to an hour, like 15 minutes because of recording. Content creation, like I've said, it is work. But I definitely want to share this part of my life with you all because it is very important that we take care of our physical health as well as our mental health. The older we get, like the times that we're living in now will has the possibility to be very detrimental to our physical health later on. So I don't know how tuned in you all are to the news, but the Department of Education just decided that nurses, registered nurses, um, nurses with their master's degrees, uh, physicians assistants, a whole bunch of people, even physical therapists, they have decided that those those degrees are not professional degrees. So it is more important than ever for us to take care of our physical health because who knows what the future in this country is going to be like. It's pretty scary. Also, another reason why I want to share this particular part of my life with you all is we want to do things in a sustainable way. We're all about sustainability here. I lost 50 pounds, competed in a bodybuilding bikini competition, put back on 15 to 20 pounds, and I have been maintaining that weight. One reason why you don't want to sustain weight loss as a competitor is because it's not sustainable and it's not healthy. It's just something, it is a sport, and I compare it to football. You know, people cannot play football for their whole lives. It's not healthy for their joints and apparently for their brains. So, sustainability. I am not doing 1,000 calorie diet. No, you cannot, you will be miserable when you've done 500 calorie diets, were you happy? No. Even a 1,000 calorie diet, were you happy? No. You ended up binging later on and you gained all the weight back plus some more. And you're not the only one. I never, for whatever reason, I could never do 1,200 calories. I could never go under 1,200 calories. For whatever reason, I started feeling lightheaded, like I was going to pass out. And I said, no, I only did it one time. No, I was about to pass out. Never again. Not just the diet, but the workout. We have to build muscle. You know, we're at an age where we're like the next generation. Gen X is right up under baby boomers, and we see the baby boomers aging. Our time is right around the corner. And you see a lot of the baby boomers who have mobility issues. It's because they did not really take care of themselves. They were not active. That's what I meant to say. They were not active. And if we want to be active in our later years, if we want to be able to get up off that toilet seat, then we have to start today. For my younger ladies, the millennials and people under millennials, I think what are they, Gen Z? I have no idea. Start now. The sooner you start, the better off you will be. I've been training with weights for close to 30 years. And that the benefits are definitely showing today. When I look at my high school classmates, yes, the best decision I've made was picking up a dumbbell, okay? But I've always been active. When I was in high school, I was in the band, in the marching band. So anybody who's ever been, you all know marching band, you're out there practicing and all that stuff. When I left high school, and I mentioned this earlier, I think, I'm not sure. When I was in college, I danced for a couple of years. And I've always been into some kind of exercise. So, in the 80s, I used to do the Jane Fonda aerobics videos. And back in the 90s, I was running and doing my little cardio. So I've always been active. My main thing was the food. Finally got that taken care of. So yes, I will be sharing more of my healthier lifestyle on here. And I hope you guys comment below if you have any questions. I'm no expert. I am not a coach. I have a coach, but I am not a coach. I don't give out. I can tell you from personal experience, but yeah, I am not a coach. So anyway, let me get home and chill. I don't think I'm going to church today. I need this weekend to relax. That's what I need. I'll see you guys later. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me train. And I just wanted to come on here and say, I think what I'm going to do for the next few videos, since we're coming up to 2026, is focus on goals, not necessarily New Year's resolutions. I know that fitness and health are one of the top goals people have when they coming into the new year. I think I'm not just going to focus on health and fitness. I'm also going to focus on other goals, career, hobbies, and those are the two that I can think of right now. I really appreciate you watching my videos. If you made it this far, please subscribe. If you see my hands are kind of pink, I put in some purple colored hair gel in my locks, but I have dark hair, so you can't really see or tell. My hands tell the story, but my hair does not. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. Thank you. Please subscribe. And if you made it this far, you are the real MVP. Thank you.